Welcome to Esporthesaurus, where we break down terminology for iconic moves and techniques in esports and gaming. This week, we're taking a look at the Zerg Rush, a high-risk, high-reward strategy found in the StarCraft series that allows Zerg players to incapacitate their opponent's economy very early in a match. Real-time strategy games are all about balancing resources and unit management. In the case of the StarCraft series, one faction in particular allows players to go for broke early in the game and destroy their opponents before they even have a chance to build up an army. The Zerg's base unit, the Zergling, has the lowest production cost in the game at 25 minerals, and can be pumped out in large quantities at a ridiculously fast rate. Although they are lacking in HP and damage compared to other base units like the Terran Marines or the Protoss Zealots, they do make up for it with their speed and strength in numbers. When going for a Zerg Rush, you'll want to start by building a spawning pool by your hatchery, which allows you to turn larvae into Zerglings and also lets you produce queens, whose spawn larva ability lets you boost your Zergling output by a lot. As you're gathering forces, you'll want to send out a few units into enemy territory to scout for openings in your opponent's defenses, as well as destroy any enemy units looking to get intel on your actions. Once you've built up a healthy amount of Zerglings, you'll want to mount an all-out attack on the enemy's resource gathering units. This forces opponents to make a very tough decision. They can use their resources to build additional units and repel your attack, or risk getting overrun and lose the game outright. Zerg Rushes are heavily reliant on catching the enemy by surprise. If the opponent is able to scout out a mass of Zerglings, they can counter or delay the rush by building a wall of structures to use as a barrier, or produce units with area of effect attacks that can kill off multiple Zerglings at a time. Check out this big brain Zerg Rush from AGO Esports as a laser at the 2019 StarCraft 2 World Championship Series Montreal.
Just don't. Oh my god, I'd be so... Okay, is he just gonna get link flooded here? He must be getting link flooded, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, full NA! Ultra full NA!
He's pulling the drilly boys!
Yep.
Oh, you can even come from there.
Yeah, but...
On this map, yeah. I mean,
oh my god!
you need to double mine both of those patches to open up the back door.
300 IQ.
It takes 4 mineral
I'm
trips.
done. I'm literally done. This is the smartest thing I've ever seen in my life. Drogo, you're okay to smash. It's mid-series, but you're totally allowed to smash. I would smash. I would smash. This is disgusting, pig.
Oh man, I've been waiting to see something like this on this map. It's the first time I've seen it. And
so
a brutal all-in attack. Jerome's joining the party.
Drogo's like, what on earth is this? You gotta be joking. 19th army supply against 2. This is ridiculous. Wow. How have I not seen this yet before, pig? I know someone has done it, don't get me wrong. I know people do this kind of stuff. Insane.
You know, it's so funny. So many people haven't been doing it because those mineral patches are 10 minerals each and it's double layered. People have said, oh, it'd take forever to drone that down with just 1 or 2 drones.
A laser sneaks a few Zerglings into Drogo's main base and sees that he's building a wall of structures to prevent a direct attack. As Drogo deals with the initial wave of Zerglings, a laser commits a group of drones to mine the mineral patches outside of the Protoss base, opening up a direct path to the probe workers. Drogo is completely oblivious to this, by the way, since the entire side entrance is obscured by Fog of War. A laser Zerglings swarm into Drogo's base, destroying the unprotected worker units and eliminating any chance for a recovery, let alone a counterattack. Here's another example, this time from a matchup pitting Bly on Fire versus Team Liquid's Harston. Bly rushes a spawning pool and sends out a drone into enemy territory. As Harston gets vision on Bly's hatchery, the Zerg drone sent out earlier creates a new hatchery next to Harston's gateway, denying him a full wall of protection. Harston dedicates a few drones and a zealot to attack the new hatchery. He even sets up a forge to defend against the incoming attack, but Bly's first wave of Zerglings arrive and focus on the gateway, taking it down just moments before the second zealot would spawn and just in time for the second wave of Zerglings. Harston moves the rest of his workers to defend his base, but they don't stand a chance against Bly's troops, and Harston is forced to concede the game. Zerg Rushes also became adopted outside of the StarCraft ecosystem, often being used to describe any swarm attack by weak units. The term was so popular that Google even added a minigame where O's would attack a user's search results when they looked up the term. Players could defend their searches by clicking on the O's to attack them, and the game even included a tracker of the O's killed and the user's actions per minute within the minigame. Google has since removed this feature, but you can still try it out using Google Mirror sites. Zerg Rushes might be a little cheeky, but they're also quite strong when facing off against unsuspecting enemies. What's your favorite use of a Zerg Rush? What other topics do you think we should cover? Let us know in the comments and on our socials. And for everything else esports, keep it right here on IGN Compete.